Hey guys, I'm Arctic Fox, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to look at what is changing with the 110 hand cannons and what may become meta next season in Beyond Light. 110s are finally being buffed, and there's only a handful of 110s, soon to be 120s, that won't be sunset. In the most recent TWAB, Bungie just let us know about nerfs and buffs to some of the best weapons in the games. The dev team states that they're going to increase the rate of fire from 110 to 120. An example of this is damage fall off for 100 range in this subfamily now starts at 32 meters. So this pretty much means that these weapons will now either be meta for next season or at least viable options to use in Crucible. So as of right now in the current sandbox, all 110s currently have a time to kill of 1 second, which is absolute garbage, especially when 140s have a time to kill of 0.8 seconds. So let's jump right into the first weapon, the Sturm. And with this, you need to use the Drang sidearm to get the full effect. With the Sturm, you'll have the curated rolls for extended barrel, extended mag, storm and stress, which is a very important perk for this weapon. So basically what this is every time you get a kill with Drang, you get an overcharged round directly into the barrel of Sturm. And then you have combat grip, and your intrinsic perk is Accomplice. Kills with this weapon fill the magazine of the equipped energy weapons from reserves. So basically, Sturm and Drang complement each other, constantly being able to refill each other, which means you never have to reload. And that is one of the major perks for this weapon. Before just jumping into PvP with the Sturm and Drang, the first thing that you need to do is get the Catalyst. This will give you a big buff to range at 91 and a 73 handling stat. If you do not have the Catalyst, make sure you grind that out before. This will be a tremendous difference in gameplay. 110s tend to feel pretty sluggish, while the Sturm doesn't seem to have that issue. One issue that this does have is that it has low aim assist in comparison to all the other 110s. Also, one thing to know is even though the Drang is being sunset, Bungie has said that Banshee will be selling an updated version in the tower, so therefore the exotic perk for Sturm will still be relevant. And if you want to know the exact quests and steps, you can look in the top right of your screen now and click on the card and go watch my other video around the 1 minute mark for what exotics to get before Beyond Light, and it will explain everything for you. The next 110 hand cannon is the Criminal's Dagger. This is the Iron Banner hand cannon and is hands down my favorite 110 in the game so far. And again, you can only obtain this through Iron Banner. And as of right now, we don't know if we'll get another shot at that this season, and I'm probably going to say we won't. Now, this one does feel a little sluggish, but I'm hopeful with this buff that will change. Now, let's look at the rolls. On this, I have Outlaw and Explosive Payload. I would like to get my hands on one that has Snapshot and Explosive Payload, just so I can see how much Snapshot actually helps this weapon not feel so sluggish. Now, this has a much better aim assist stat than the Sturm, and depending on what rolls you have, it can be boosted. Now, keep in mind that this weapon has a high recoil, and if you're able to adjust your aim with this, you'll be able to slap Guardians out of this galaxy. Another great 110 is True Prophecy. I thought this was going to be my favorite, but after playing with all of these for this video, this is now only my number 2. Now, the rolls that you're going to want to have with this is Tac Mag, Overflow, so you can top your ammo, Rampage to get that 3 times damage. Then this weapon has a great range stat of 62 and has slightly more handling than Criminal's Dagger, along with a little larger magazine. Now, one of my favorite things with this weapon is that it's not only good in PvP, but also PvE. And if you don't have a ton of time to farm for these weapons, then this one may pique your interest, as this is one of the only ones that's going to be good for this, and you won't have to go and grind for one for PvP and one for PvE. And then the other perk to this is that this is a world drop. Alright guys, let me know in the comments below if you're looking forward to the 110 buff, and if you are, what 110s are you looking forward to? And if you would like to see more Destiny 2 content like this, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to know when new content is released. If you found this video to be helpful or informative, consider leaving a like as it helps my channel out tremendously. If you have any questions over this or any Destiny 2 content, feel free to reach out to me on my Twitter at Arctic Fox Gaming. The link is in the description below. Until next time, Guardians, stay frosty.